Recently was approached by the Welsh Judo Association to sort of look at judo in Pembrokeshire and the southwest region to develop judo and see what potential there is for sort of bringing players on, really. So from grassroots level right through to sort of performance and elite level. So I thought to myself, right, how am I going to do this? So I got in touch with Sport Wales, and they sort of gave me the opportunity to apply for a grant. And I initially started then with looking at a judo inter-schools programme. And what we sort of did was approach the schools, primary schools and a few secondary schools. And we had a massive response with 34 schools very interested in sort of judo. Because the way we sort of sold it to the school children was it was very much a fun sport. There's self-discipline, and there's lots of different ways you can explore judo through the Japanese language, and also if you want to then to move forward with competing, you know, to an elite level. The schools just want more and more and more now, so we've sort of reached around 1,000 school children.
I started just over a year ago doing taster sessions around the secondary schools, and from that developed a plan to go into primary schools to bring judo in during the school curriculum. Circularised the schools, had an immediate response from 32 of them, I think. And at the moment what I'm doing is working my way through the 32 schools, presenting half a term to each school of taster sessions and progressing up to the first level in the Mon grades in judo. And what we're trying to do is to develop a system whereby we can get clubs into the secondary schools and then use the family of schools around each of those clubs to feed the primary school children into the secondary school club. Children are very enthusiastic about it. Staff as well say that with particular pupils who they may have had a few disciplinary worries with, it apparently it's been very effective in calming them down, and the children are as one in looking forward to it every time that we do it. So it's working, basically.
We've been having weekly visits for 5 weeks. From the beginning of January up until half term, and the children have enjoyed themselves immensely taking part in the weekly lessons.
Word gets round, the heads have been very enthusiastic about it, so it seems to be growing and growing, you know. A couple of heads have actually said that they'd be willing to part fund it if I came back again, so yeah. You know, it's working.
The overarching goal of all of this is to promote judo, full stop. Within Pembrokeshire, when Dave travels around the schools, we're not territorial with players. If we have players from north of the county from the schools, then we direct them to the nearest judo club. If that's half the west, then they go there and take coaching and hopefully develop their skills there. If they're in our area, they'll come to us. The most important thing to us is to develop the number of players doing judo.
What we're trying to do now is develop it from county to regional level, and we've sort of involved coaches to a higher level to sort of develop the regional squads.
I'm basically the chap on the mat delivering the judo. They're one of the people that falls under the umbrella of the Welsh Judo Association. And this structure, we've got plenty of clubs in Wales, and this brings the players a little bit further outside the club scenario to a regional session. They get used to each other, different players, and picks it up another level.
And it's going really, really well in the southwest, and this model now will be used across Wales to develop the squads and obviously to sort of work towards the elite level of judo players that we're looking for. Sport Wales have been excellent with regards to helping me push judo in Pembrokeshire, and the funding is out there if you look for it. There is the local authority partnership agreement funding, where if you've got potential within a sport to develop it, you present that to Sport Wales and they will listen and they will try and sort of, you know, help the sport grow and move forward. It really needs a key individual to push it and to work with the coaches that are out there. They're the skilled people, but it's just making it happen really from a coordination point of view.